I feel so bad for the family. I feel so bad for the woman that was behind the wheel. I just feel like there's a lot of lives that changed today, and I'm just so praying for them. I just feel so bad for them.
It was nearly 8 years ago when a driver hit and nearly killed Max Wyatt while he was riding his bike on the Boise Bench. The Depot Bench Neighborhood Association says they've been pestering ACHD since that day to make their streets safer. And one of the ways they've done that is what we first showed you a couple months ago, a rather controversial design choice called chicanes, concrete barriers which force traffic to bottleneck or zigzag past each other. To do that, drivers ideally slow way down in order to pass through these chicanes. So we stopped by when they were installing them on Kootenai Street, and today ACHD officially unveiled them to the public, including those who've been there from the beginning. Here's Andrew Bartline.
It's a long, winding road to get here, which some say is the point.
We're really pleased with how it's looking right now.
This neighborhood road's looking a whole lot different.
And these chicanes.
Due to a new addition most have never heard of.
Absolutely not.
Not even Max Wyatt.
Pretty new.
New enough for a couple dozen to celebrate after years and years of asking for change.
Now it's designed better for all types of uses.
Jim Pickett spent 20 years on the local neighborhood association, and these chicanes are personal.
No, it's a 25-mile-per-hour road, and you know, there's people walking here, people going across the street, kids use it to walk to school.
Kids.
The emotional scars are still a little bit on the edge.
Including Max.
I was 5.
Here on Kootenai, his life changed forever.
Yeah. We bike up to the Kootenai intersection, then this van comes out of nowhere and hits me. Ended up spending 3 months in the hospital. My chest was quickly malformed, and third-degree burns started taking shape all over my body. I broke my leg and a couple of ribs.
8 years ago.
It shouldn't have taken this to do it.
They started on a winding path, resulting in a solution of the same.
We had over 75% of the resident owners along Kootenai sign that petition saying they needed traffic calming.
The other 25%, they'll give it to you straight.
They started a petition to have them removed.
Holly Huffman?
Yeah, no one likes it.
She's one of them.
It may work, I don't know. I don't think so. It seems like a huge waste for our tax dollars, though.
Because she says you can't reinvent the wheel, or in this case, it's obstacles.
Instead of doing the speed bumps, they decided to do this, and all we've seen are almost accidents.
Marked by tracks whiffing the wind.
The lanes are not wide enough for 2 vehicles to pass. 2 small vehicles, definitely, but when you have a bus and a car trying to go, they can't. So basically, it either becomes a game of chicken.
Which pays no favors to the impatient.
And I think that demonstrates that we needed those chicanes in there, right? It's forcing folks to pay attention and slow down.
It's a few tight turns today, made by those who know the whole story.
I think they help a lot.
Who stayed focused on what's straight ahead.
People can feel safe. They can ride their bike down these streets, and they can have a sense of safety here.
ACHD says this chicane design is better than speed bumps for emergency vehicles. Additionally, snow plows can work around the chicanes too. Those were 2 concerns we heard from people who opposed the design. This project started behind a 5-year plan that was spearheaded and petitioned by that neighborhood association. And for those who are against it, Brian, we talked with representatives of that neighborhood association, and they tell us that it's kind of like roundabouts. When you first put them in, everyone's going to lose their mind over it. How do I do it? What do I do? Well, eventually, if you commute through it every day, you don't even think about it. It's just day-to-day life.
Well, just watching the video that you shot today out there, you can see that it does serve its purpose. It forces drivers to slow down, pay attention, because you saw them bumping up on the curb, crossing the double yellow because like they're angry, having to divert around. It's crazy, but it shows that it works.
I was at a stoplight shooting video. One lady pulled up to me and she said, I feel like I'm on a racetrack. It makes me want to go faster. And
Really?
I said, that's the opposite of what it's for.
That is the opposite.
And then she shrugged, and I think she had like a personal vendetta against it. But,
True.
I thought that was humorous. But yes, ideally, slow down, don't hit the curbs, stay safe. And kids like Max hopefully don't get hit.
Totally. And if you don't feel like you can make it through with another car, then just wait your turn.
The game of chicken. That's what they brought up.
Exactly. All right. Thanks, Andrew.